Hey, thanks for joining me for this sunset routine on this beautiful beach here near Hiroshima, Japan. I'm doing a routine today for you that'll be very nice when you're feeling overheated, overstressed, overly busy. Maybe it's in the hot months of the summer and you want a Qigong routine that can help to cool you down. Not just cool you down physically, but cool you down mentally, emotionally, energetically as well. So heat is a well-known phenomenon if you study Chinese medicine or acupuncture or anything like that. It's often talked about in the context of acupuncture, herbs, and those other branches of Chinese medicine, but also Qigong deals with symptoms of heat. So when we say heat in Chinese medicine, we don't, again, just mean physical heat. Your body feels too hot, although that can often be part of it. But what it really means is the Qi, there's more energy in a particular area or a particular meridian of the body than that area or channel can handle. And so the heat creates friction as it's trying to sort of squeeze through that area. It's basically a symptom of Qi stagnation. You can really only have two problems in Chinese medicine, either Qi deficiency, you don't have enough Qi, or Qi stagnation, you have more energy kind of bound up in a place than that area can withstand. And so when we're doing Qigong, we kind of have to figure out which of these problems are we facing at the moment. Do we have Qi deficiency, in which case we need to build up more heat, more energy, more Qi, more yang? Or do we have a Qi stagnation, in which case you might want to cool things down, harmonize, regulate, circulate, and make more space for the Qi to flow. So this would be a routine for the latter. If you're feeling very stressed, irritable, having issues sleeping, or perhaps you just want a seasonal routine for the summer, all those will be good reasons to use a routine more like this. It doesn't have to be this routine specifically, but routines like this that make use of the healing sounds that we use in Qigong to clear excess heat and stagnant Qi. Routines that use more Dao Yin, exercises that stretch and open the body, making more space for the Qi that we already have to flow. And of course, our slow moving meditative exercises that help to regulate the Qi, help to circulate it and run it smoothly through the channels. So if that sounds like the kind of thing you need, stick around for this routine. I look forward to seeing you in there. This one I really enjoyed making. This is such a serene setting, this beautiful white sand beach with this serene sunset. It's just, I had such an amazing time filming this, so I hope you enjoy doing the routine as much as I enjoyed creating it. Thanks so much. Let's get started. Let's begin with the feet about shoulder width apart. We'll start with an exercise called uplifting the sky. We'll clasp the fingers. Inhale as we draw upwards, stretching overhead. Hold the breath for a moment. And we'll sigh out the mouth as the hands come down to the sides. Breathing in the nose, clasping the fingers. Finding a stretch, lengthening your waist. And then exhale out the mouth. Nice long sigh in the nose. Nice one to regulate our breathing, work on some CO2 efficiency, release stress with that sighing breath. And from a Chinese medicine perspective, it's said to regulate the triple warmer meridian, which essentially harmonizes your various organs. Good. Then you're going to press, let's say, right hand up, left hand down. Lean towards your left, towards the lower arm. Stretch your waist. Come through the center. Spiral the hands through the center. Then press left hand up, right hand down, and lean to your right. Stretching the waist. Let's exhale through the center. Bend the knees, sink down a bit. And inhale, stand taller as we stretch over. Exhale through the center. This one's called separating heaven and earth. Inhale, nice stretch for the waist, side ribs, lats. Exhale, center. Inhale, breathe into the rib cage. And then we'll find a twist. One hand comes in front, one hand behind you. Palms like they're pushing two walls. Come through the center. press palms away from each other like you're pushing the walls apart, looking over your shoulder to wring out the spine. Let's exhale here as we press and twist, and inhale through the center. Exhale, wringing out the spine and neck and waist. Inhale through the center. Good, to the center. Just take a breath in through the nose as we drop to the chest. And exhale, press down. Good, next one, palms face forward. You're going to circle in front. And then with the back of the hands face forward, pull the fingers down. This one's called the stork spreads the feathers. Gather in front, send your hips back. And then pull the fingertips down, stretching down the back of the arms. You can exhale as you circle. And inhale as the fingers pull down. Pull your chin back and lift your crown, pulling the stretch up the back of the neck as well. Exhale, circle, hips glide back. Inhale, stand tall and stretch. And stay there and lean your ear to one shoulder. Nod slowly over that shoulder, rolling back and forth. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Calming, relaxing breaths to clear stress and clear patterns of tension. Cross the chest to the other side, roll back and forth, inhaling back, exhaling forward. Massaging that stretch through the neck from front to back and down the back of the arm. Opening all these energy pathways that bridge mind and body. Making more space for energy, for Qi to move through the body. Let's shake it out. Very nice. Do the other side. Palms face behind, circle behind. Spiral by the waist, and then turn the palms outwards. Turn palms behind, circle behind, spiral. Open the palms outwards, pull the fingers down. Again, lift through your crown. You can exhale, circle, and spiral. And use your inhale to help stretch and open the chest and shoulders here. Thinking of that stretch going from the inside of the palm, up the arm, all the way up to the base of the skull. Then holding the stretch, leaning the ear to one shoulder, and slowly nodding the head over the shoulder. You want to feel a nice, gentle stretch down the side of the neck and the inside of the arm. What you don't want to feel is any pinching in the neck or spine. So try to lift your crown up and out of the shoulders and chest so that it's not just fully collapsing over. Let's go to the other side. Of course, you can just skip any exercises that cause pinching or painful sensations. Inhaling back, exhaling forward, clearing stress and tension. Making more room in the body for vital energy to flow. Let's shake it out, release. Next, we're going to find ourselves on the floor with a wide leg position. You can sit on a cushion or pillow to get your hips up if you're a little tighter. We're going to start with a little bear crawl through the center. Just kind of working our way into those inner thigh muscles. You can even have your hands on the floor behind you if you're tighter. And just work your way that way. We're just doing a little rocking left and right, just to slowly, gradually open up these lines. And then we're going to come to the inside of the leg with one arm. The other arm's going to sweep over the head. We're going to go back and forth. One arm to the inside of the leg, the other arm sweeping overhead. Inhale as you stretch the waist here. Exhale through the center. Inhale, stretch the waist. And of course you can do this with just a hand on top of the leg if you're tighter. Or even the hand on the floor behind you if you're really tight. And we're all starting at different levels, so no pressure to progress any further than your body's ready. Then we're going to just hold that as a stretch. As you stretch to the side, try to keep both sit bones anchored to the floor. Again, be careful not to feel any pinching, in this case in your lower spine most likely. Come to the other side. You want to feel a nice broad stretch across the waist, the lat muscles, maybe even the inner thigh, without a pinching sensation in the spine. So again, it can help to lift up and out through the crown to help prevent the spine from pinching. Let's come to the center. Sit yourself up. And I'll mirror you. Let's bring the right foot in by the left inner thigh. This exercise is called turning a water wheel. We're going to move the hands up, forward and down, and then glide along the sides of the leg, following the torso and then reaching up, exhaling as we come down to stretch, inhaling as we roll back up. A nice one to gently open the hamstrings and calf, as well as get some spinal mobility and move some qi through the body. In the Dao Yin or Dao Yoga manner of stretching, we always move before holding. So here, let's find the static position, holding either the toes, or you can come up a little further on the leg if you're tighter. So just to demonstrate, maybe up the hand on the shin, or even the hands behind you on the floor again, helping prop you up. Just finding whatever position is comfortable for you to get a good stretch without it being overly aggressive, where it actually tightens the muscle if you stretch too intensely. Now take that left leg and tuck the foot behind you by the hip, the top of the foot on the floor. Take your right hand on the floor behind you, and your left hand is going to press across to your right and behind you, and then come back to the center. So left hand's going to reach to the right and then behind you like you're trying to press the wall, then back to the center. This one can be nice to inhale to stretch here and exhale back to the center. We're trying to stretch the front of the thigh and the hip flexor here on your left leg. So think of pushing the left hip up and forward as you twist, pressing into that stretch. Breathing there as well, breathing to the front of the left hip. Now to hold the stretch, you can actually take both hands on the floor behind you, lean back slightly. Again, it can be helpful to have a pillow under the hips if you're tighter here. And you can even come down onto the elbows if you want a really deep stretch. Some people might even find themselves laying completely back on the floor to get a stretch here. You won't see me doing that anytime soon, though. Should be finding a nice stretch in the quad without any pain in the knee or hip. Let's come back up, and we'll switch sides for all of this. So now extending the right leg forward and the left foot in by the right inner thigh. Turning a water wheel, stretching the back side of the body. Exhale forward and down. Inhale, drawing back and up. In Dao Yin, it can be nice to breathe out the mouth and in the nose. Dao Yin is part of what we consider a purging type exercise in Qigong, where the way and manner in which we stretch is actually clearing stagnation from the channels. Now let's hold the stretch. So again, you can either grab your toes, maybe fold your chest completely against the leg, or stay more upright, touching the shin or the floor behind yourself. Just finding wherever you find an effective but gentle stretch. It not just lengthens the muscle, but helps encourage it to relax and release. Good, then tucking that right foot behind you by the hip, top of the foot on the floor, trying to lengthen our quadricep muscles here. Left hand on the floor behind you, right hand is going to reach past the face towards the wall behind you on your left. Back to the center with the exhale, and inhale, reaching and twisting. And pushing that right hip forward as you twist, pressing into that quad or hip flexor stretch wherever you feel it. Find that if you need more stretch, you can even come down onto the elbow instead of the hand, and that will increase the angle in the hip and knee joint. Okay, and then holding the stretch, you can prop your hands on the floor behind you for a gentle stretch. Pillow under the hips if you're really tight. Elbows on the floor if you want it deeper. And if you've been doing yoga for 20 years, maybe you lower your back all the way to the floor. Just breathing here to the front of the hip, front of the thigh. Releasing stress and tension out the mouth. Back up. Brushing the sand off you. If you got sand in your living room. Come back up to standing, where we're going to find a full body shake. Bouncing the body, relaxing and releasing through the shoulders, waist and low back, neck, wrists, anywhere your body holds tension. Release into that shaking. Here we'll also breathe in the nose and out the mouth. In the nose, out the mouth, releasing the stress and tension, the energy between that psychological stress and that physical tension, the energy between the stagnant qi. Will often manifest as sensations of heat. Good. Let's take an inhale, open the chest, and exhale around the back. Palms open, and inhale, make light fists as we pull the elbows back together. Exhale, palms open. We're going to use our 6 healing sounds to clear stagnant qi from the organs. So the first one's for the lungs, letter S. In the nose, we'll do each sound twice. Again, clearing stagnation from the lungs. I say from the lungs we clear depression. From the kidneys we clear fear, using the sound chew. Each sound is done in a whisper. Again, kidney sound chew. Sound is for the liver to clear anger. Sound is SH. Clearing anger from the liver. SH. Anxiety from the heart. Ha. Anxiety with ha. Worry from the stomach with ho. Worry. Clearing any disharmony from the organs with he. Clearing imbalance and disharmony with he. Good. Relax. These variations on sighing play into our nervous system's pre-existing instinct for clearing stress using sighing breaths. Let's exhale as we press down, breathing all through the nose from here on. Take your hands to your lower back. Inhale. Exhale, brush down the back of the legs following the bladder channels. around your feet, and inhale up the inside of the legs, following the kidney channel. Up to your belly. Exhale, hands float towards the sky. And inhale, draw back down, bringing your awareness through your head, neck, and chest. And exhale, push your awareness down through your belly, pelvis, legs, and feet. Inhale, hands to the low back. Exhale, brush down, clearing any blockages in our water channels, the bladder and kidney. Inhale up the inside, smoothing the chi. Exhale, floating to the sky as though vapor or rising to become clouds above you. And inhale like we pull that cooling mist from the clouds through the head and chest. Exhale that cooling mist through the belly, legs, and feet. Inhale, hands to low back. Exhale like water pours down the back of the legs. Inhale like mist rises up the inside of the legs, through the pelvis, the belly, the chest. And exhale, it floats up to the sky to form clouds. And inhale like a cooling rain or mist descends through the head, upper body. And exhale it down through the lower body. Inhale, drop to the chest. Exhale, press down. Bring your hands in front of you, round like embrace the tree. We'll take the left palm face down to the earth. Cloudy hands, shifting to your right, turning to your right, switching the hands, shifting to your left, turning to your left, switching the hands. As the right hand's up, we shift and turn right. As the left hand's up, we shift, then turn left. Just to show you it broken down, we shift, then turn, then switch the hands, then shift, then turn, then switch the hands. And you smooth that out. You can inhale one direction and exhale the other. Breathing through your nose here, in and out. And let's step our right foot back. So as the right hand's up, we're not just shifting to the right, but also shifting back. As the left hand's up, we shift forward and left. Let's inhale as we shift back to the right foot. And exhale as we shift forward to the left foot. You can imagine here like you're gathering mist off a lake or off the ocean. Cooling, calming mist with that lower hand. The upper hand bringing that mist to the heart. Find a sense of cool and calm in the heart. Step the feet back up, and then step the left foot back, shifting back and left with the left hand up, and forward and right with the right hand up. Again, inhaling back, and exhaling forward, breathing all through the nose, nice and slow, and perhaps imagining that you're gathering a cooling mist. The lower hand, the upper hand directing that cool, calm mist into the mind and heart to bring inner stillness, calm, presence, and mindfulness. Stepping back up. Come to the center and press down, exhaling. Inhale, drawing up to the heart again. Imagine that mist coming up to the heart, cooling and calming the overactivity of mind or emotion. And then inhale, floating all the way overhead. And exhale, scan your body from head to toe. Inhale, hands float overhead. And exhale, move your mindful awareness through the body from head to toe. To sync the Qi. Calm the emotions. Calm the mind. And we'll step our feet together. Place the palms over the lower abdomen. And like kelp in the ocean, just allow your body to rock and sway with the inner waves and currents of the life energy flowing within you. And that might not feel like anything special at all, other than your body relaxing its muscles and swaying with gravity. And make that relaxation conscious. Notice where you're holding tension. Soften and release continuously. We'll step back out shoulder width and circle the belly. Take a couple deep abdominal breaths. Helping to center our energy at the lower dantian. And take the palms up overhead, palms together. Inhale. Exhale, brush your neck and sternum. Inhale, brush your belly and waist to your low back. Exhale, brush the back of the legs. Inhale, brush up the inside of the legs. Come back to the belly and circle. That little routine is helping to further smooth the flow of Qi through the body. Center it below the navel. Take a deep breath in and release with a gentle sigh. Hope you enjoyed this routine, that you're feeling calm and peaceful in your mind, body, and emotions. If you enjoyed this program, you might enjoy the many others here on my YouTube channel, so be sure to subscribe or head to nickloffery.com for my free Foundations of Qigong course.